first, an athlete jogs at 6 miles per hour and then jogs at 5 miles per hour, traveling 7 miles in 1.3 hours. How long did the athlete jog at each speed? You may recall from previous courses that distance is equal to rate times time, provided that we have a constant or average rate. But the problem here is that we have two different rates. 6 miles per hour is the first rate. 5 miles per hour is the second rate. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to say that the total distance let's think of the total distance as being the distance while at 6 miles per hour plus the distance while at 5 miles per hour. Now we know the total distance is 7 miles. So we know that we have 7 on the left. Now the distance while at 6 miles per hour, well, that's a rate times a time. Well, we don't know any of the times, so let's do a little bit of side work here. We do know that we have a total of 1.3 hours. So let's suppose that t is the time while at 6 miles per hour. Since there was a total amount of time of 1.3 hours, the remaining amount of time must have been spent at 5 miles per hour. So, since we've let t represent the time while at 6 miles per hour, the remainder, 1.3 minus t, must represent the time while at 5 miles per hour. Since each distance is a rate times a time, then the rate for the first distance would be 6, and the time is t, 6 miles per hour at some amount of time t. The distance while at 5 miles per hour is again a rate times a time. The rate is 5, but now the time, which we've stated already, is 1.3 minus t. And now we have an equation which we can solve, and which will hopefully answer the problem. So now 7 is equal to 6t, then applying the distributive property, 5 times 1.3 is 6.5. 5 times t, so minus 5t. Combining like terms on the right-hand side, 6t minus 5t is t plus 6.5. Subtracting 6.5 from both sides to isolate the variable gives us 0.5 is equal to t. Now, since t was the time while at 6 miles per hour, we can conclude that the athlete spent 0.5 hours at 6 miles per hour, and the remaining time, well, the remaining time would be 1.3 minus 0.5, and that's 0.8. The athlete spent 0.5 hours at 6 miles per hour, and the remaining time, which is 0.8 hours, at 5 miles per hour. Let's just do a quick check here. Rate times time, 0.5 times 6 miles per hour, that's 3 miles. And then we'd have 0.8 times 5 miles per hour, that's 4 miles, which is a total of 7 miles. So our answer is reasonable.